everyone, my name is Anissa Disa Fitri and my partner.
Riza Malia Agustin.
And today we are going to interpret video A for Maudi Ayunda. And video A will be interpreted by my partner. So let's get started.
Hi curious people, Maudi Ayunda here. Welcome again in my book list di mana aku sharing kisi-kisi menarik dari buku-buku yang aku baca.
Hello, welcome back with me Maudi Ayunda. Here I want to share about my interesting book in my book list.
Dan dari semua isi buku itu, aku akan sharing 3 insights yang personally menarik banget buat aku. Hari ini kita akan membedah buku The Originals by Adam Grant.
All of my book list I want to share and 3 insight. Personally, I interesting to that book. And then the title is The Originals by Adam Grant.
Adam Grant adalah seorang psikolog dan penulis Amerika yang saat ini menjadi profesor di Harvard School.
Adam Grant is a scholar and writer from America, and now he is become a professor in Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania.
He specializes in organizational psychology.
He specializes in organizational psychology.
So super cool person. Dan di buku ini dia menggunakan banyak riset.
And in this book, he used many research or
pokoknya contoh-contoh gitu ya menjelaskan kenapa sih successful innovators or originals bisa berhasil ataupun gagal.
In this book, he used another story about example how successful innovators or originals can failed or won.
And I learned so much from this book. I learned how to think originally. Aku belajar gimana sih caranya meningkatkan potensi aku sebagai a successful innovator.
Originally, this book show me and to how to be successful.
Insight pertama, procrastination is not a bad thing.
The first insight is about procrastination is not a bad thing.
Menunda itu belum tentu buruk ternyata. Dan ini tuh sebenarnya lumayan mengagetkan ya, karena kan kita sering banget dikasih tahu kalau menunda itu pokoknya jangan deh, it's such a bad thing.
Actually, procrastination is not bad. But sometimes we think about to not to procrastination in every day.
We have to do things then and there. We have to do things now. Ditambah lagi, hampir setiap buku self-help yang aku baca.
I'm sorry, can you repeat again more?
It's such a bad thing. And we have to do things then and there. We have to do things now.
From anything we can do it is now.
Ditambah lagi, hampir setiap buku self-help yang aku baca, itu selalu bilang orang-orang sukses itu nggak pernah menunda.
From book that I was read, tell that almost of everyone about this book is procrastination is not bad.
Tapi ternyata di buku ini ada banyak momen-momen jenius yang berasal dari penundaan.
But from this book, there is genius moment which come from procrastination.
So for example, kata-kata I have a dream karya Martin Luther King itu sebenarnya hasil improvisasi.
The words about I have a dream from Martin Luther King, the words I have a dream is actually from improvisation.
Dan alasan kenapa sih bisa improvisasi? Itu ternyata karena Martin Luther King was not that ready.
And actually, the word I have a dream from Martin King is from procrastination.
Baru mulai nulis pidatonya malam sebelumnya. Dan karena itu justru Martin Luther King lebih terbuka untuk ide-ide baru.
Martin, he write the speech tonight before his speech, and because that the talk is more open.
So, menurut Adam Grant, improvisasi itu menunjukkan bahwa penundaan kadang-kadang justru memberikan ruang bagi otak manusia untuk mengembangkan ide-ide cemerlang.
So, in Mark's opinion, procrastination is sometimes give room in brain to develop their their um their idea, others to make a shimmering.
Karena kita justru lebih terbuka gitu dengan ide-ide baru yang bermunculan mungkin lebih secara spontan.
Because of that, our brain is more open as usually.
So, implikasinya mungkin kita harus memanfaatkan penundaan sebagai strategi. Pada saat kita nyari ide, di situ kita bertahap ya, berjalan sambil membuka otak kita kepada ide-ide baru.
Can you repeat this?
Implikasinya mungkin kita harus memanfaatkan penundaan sebagai strategi pada saat kita nyari ide.
So we can take advantage from procrastination strategy we can take advantage of procrastination when we look from idea.
Di situ kita bertahap ya, berjalan sambil membuka otak kita kepada ide-ide baru.
In there, we step by step and walk to go and make our mind to open to more idea.
Another example adalah Leonardo da Vinci, yang ternyata adalah sosok yang lumayan suka menunda.
And in other idea is about Da Vinci, who like to procrastination.
Jadi lukisan Mona Lisa itu memerlukan waktu 16 tahun untuk akhirnya selesai.
So a Mona Lisa picture actually use on the time is 16 years to finish their picture.
Dan in that time, Da Vinci itu bereksperimen dengan ilusi optik dan teknis melukis lainnya. Dan karena bereksperimen, ia kembali ke Mona Lisa dengan pola pikir dan ide baru yang berbeda.
Actually, from the paint Mona Lisa, the Da Vinci come back to paint and that. Next.
Dan hasilnya, as you all know. Insight nomor 2.
Second insight.
Yang gak kalah mengagetkan. Quantity of ideas is important. Jumlah ide itu penting.
Second insight is quantity is idea is important.
Menurut Adam Grant, semakin banyak ide yang kita produksi, semakin besar kemungkinan untuk meningkatkan kualitas ide kita.
More idea to production, more big probability to increase our quality, our idea quality.
And that's interesting karena banyak banget orang yang bilang quality over quantity.
And many people tell that quantity is more than quality.
Tapi menariknya dalam hal ide, kuantitas dan kualitas itu sama pentingnya.
But interest in that idea about quality and quantitas is equally important.
Hal ini didukung oleh penelitian dari psikolog yang menemukan bahwa individu-individu nih yang kita anggap kreatif atau inovatif umumnya nggak selalu menghasilkan ide yang lebih baik.
These things is supported by there is people tell that creative usually not produce nice idea.
Tapi mereka menghasilkan lebih banyak ide daripada yang lain.
But she produce more idea compared that others.
So interesting, right? Karena mereka punya banyak sekali ide, maka kemungkinannya lebih tinggi untuk mereka mengembangkan ide-ide yang brilian.
Because he have idea, so he have chance to develop their idea.
Ada contoh nih dari buku Pablo Picasso. Picasso kan terkenal dengan beberapa karya seni ya, tapi nggak banyak yang tahu kalau portfolionya tuh sebenarnya ribuan.
For example, the name is Pablo Picasso actually have a 1,000 article.
Patung, lukisan, gambar, puluhan ribu gitu.
There is paint the is 1,000 article the paint.
Jadi banyaknya karya-karya Picasso itu akhirnya melahirkan beberapa ide-ide berkualitas.
So from Picasso produce more creation and a thousand creation.
Yang mendorongnya ke kesuksesan. Berarti nih, sebaiknya kita jangan hanya berfokus pada beberapa ide berkualitas aja.
Who push it to successful. So in here we know that we not just focus in just one thing.
Malah kita harus menghasilkan ide sebanyak mungkin. Menurut Adam Grant, kita harus memberi waktu bagi ide-ide untuk datang juga.
So we must produce as many ideas as possible, and in Adam's opinion, we must give time from our idea to come with me.
Oleh karena itu, kita jangan mudah menolak ide atau memaksakan ide apapun juga.
So from that, we know that we just not reject idea and don't forcing the idea.
We have to stay open so that we can produce as many ideas as possible.
So we can open idea to produce more idea.
Insight ketiga, and one of my favorites, mencoba bidang baru itu penting.
Third insight is try new type. It's important.
Ada satu studi besar yang dibahas di bukunya, di mana mereka membandingkan para ilmuwan pemenang Nobel Prize dengan rekan-rekan mereka yang berprestasi juga.
In this he compare scientists who won Nobel from years with their colleague, but who same the performance part, but not won the Nobel.
Tapi nggak memenangkan Nobel Prize. Jadi studi ini tuh trying to identify apa aja sih skills atau personality yang membedakan para pemenang Nobel Prize ini.
So in this study is just to identify about the skills, or compare the skills and nature for the Nobel won and not.
Dan apa aja yang membuat karya mereka itu bisa ke next level. Awalnya aku nih langsung berasumsi, ini pasti karena mereka lebih rajin, kerja lebih keras, atau lebih sering menghabiskan waktu di lab.
Early, I think because he studies divergent and hard work.
Tapi ternyata sebaliknya, and this is so shocking. Mereka menemukan bahwa itu tidak terjadi sama sekali.
But actually is that opposite from my think. Yes.
But actually yang membedakan adalah kecenderungan para ilmuwan untuk mencoba bidang-bidang lain.
But actually is about trend from scientists to try others fields.
Jadi pemenang hadiah Nobel biasanya terlibat dalam musik, seni, kerajinan, menulis, atau some theatrical arts.
But usually a Nobel winner is in area is music, art, writer, and or crafts and theatrical art.
And this is super interesting, it's super unexpected. Dan walaupun kita tetap harus careful, correlation doesn't always equal causation.
And there is some correlation about this.
Tapi paling enggak, kita bisa mikir orang yang memiliki minat yang bervariasi mungkin bisa melihat dari sudut yang berbeda.
But in these things, people can have interest in variation field in more and creative effort to see some things from others, from different corner.
Dan ide-ide atau inovasi-inovasi dari bidang tersebut itu bisa mereka bawa juga ke karya mereka yang sedang mereka jalani sekarang.
And from the main idea, we can increase to get nice step.
And now, so what? How do we put the book into action?
And now, so what? How do we put the book into action?
Menurut aku, insight yang pertama yang soal penundaan itu agak tricky ya.
In my opinion, in the first insight is the procrastination is tricky.
Karena nggak semua hal di dunia ini tuh bisa kita tunda.
Because not all of things in the world turn to procrastination, turn to delay.
There are deadlines in life. Tapi mungkin untuk project-project kreatif atau hal-hal yang more idea based, mungkin akan aku beri ruang lebih banyak gitu.
Sorry, can you repeat this part?
Life. Tapi mungkin untuk project-project kreatif atau hal-hal yang more idea based, mungkin akan aku beri ruang lebih banyak gitu ya dengan penundaan tadi supaya bisa semakin matang.
Itu belum di-unmute.
Oh, yes. Maybe in this area, from prescription area, I give room for this area.
And finally, I just want to say that I really appreciate this book karena benar-benar membuat aku bertanya tentang asumsi-asumsi aku yang lama.
And finally, this thing, give my assumption from this insight.
Dan aku paling suka kalau misalnya ada something that challenges the way that I think, because then I know that I'm growing.
And I'm more like about there is something in challenging. I like this.
So anyways, thanks for listening, curious people. If you want me to read a book and share with you my favorite insights, kasih book recommendations di komen di bawah. I definitely read them. Dan jangan lupa.
So thank you, curious people. If you have book list or book or recommendation, you can add in the comment.
Untuk subscribe and turn on notifications to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. Bye!
And don't forget to subscribe, and thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, everyone, that was the video A interpreted by my partner. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you on our next video.
Bye-bye.